Hello everyone, let's take a look at our next problem. So the problem is to integrate cosine squared of x. So I suppose we're just going to find an antiderivative or an indefinite integral of cosine squared. So cosine squared, first things that are coming to mind, cosine squared itself, I don't know of, a direct antiderivative, but I'm starting to think maybe some trig identities will help us to identify something which is equivalent to cosine squared, which we can directly integrate. It's been a long time since I've used many trig identities, but I do know that cosine squared of x is equal to 1 minus sine squared of x. And sine squared, is this going to help? No, that's the wrong trig identity that I have in my mind. I'm thinking of the double angle formula. Okay, so what are the other trig identities for cosine squared? There's something like, is it 1 minus cosine 2x divided by 2? Is that the correct thing? Well, I suppose there's ways of deriving these, right? Okay. Sine squared x plus cos squared x is equal to 1. Oh my god. What are the appropriate trig identities for cosine? It's been a really long time since I've done this, so I'm just going to look up one trig identity quickly. So the one that I want is some sort of, I think it's a double angle thing for cosine. Yeah, okay. So what I'm looking for is cosine of 2x is equal to 2 cosine squared of x minus 1. Yeah, I think this is close to what I said. Maybe I was off by a sign somewhere. So this says that cosine squared of x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2. And so this is something that we can integrate pretty easily. Okay, so the integral of cosine squared x dx, this is the integral of 1 over 2 dx plus the integral of cosine 2x over 2 dx. So we have x over 2 plus sine 2x plus our constant of integration. Okay. Yeah, so recognizing that the cosine squared can be written in terms of cosine x. I didn't remember exactly what this trig identity was. I knew that something of this nature existed. I couldn't remember where the double angle went. I couldn't remember whether the sign on this was plus or minus, but anyway, there we go.